and Gafford. No Cooper flagging stars as well. Friends, we're underway. They got drilled by San Antonio on Tuesday night, 136 to 108. No Doncic, no LeBron, no Reeves. Kickball, reset.
Yep. Yeah, I would think right after the All-Star break, we'll see him back in action, which will be good news for JJ. They need to get those top three guys together for some time. They've only played together 10 games this year. Steve and Ian, 7-3 with all three of them. But they need more time together.
Marcus Smart gets the scoring started. Inside, Washington gets a clean look on the interior to tie the game at 2.
It looked like they went zone right away there, but missed some assignments, got that middle pass way too easy, and they had too many options out of it.
Lakers allowed 72 points in the paint against San Antonio. James off the window. They are #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage at 50%, but they are 18th in three-point shooting at 35%. Williams has got major speed. The fadeaway over LeBron. He knocks it down.
Well, Brandon Williams torched the Lakers in late January. 20 points in only 23 minutes. But he did it that game by just living in the paint.
Williams draws the assignment on James. Corner Smart. High arcing three. In and out. And Gafford put it down low. LaRavia gets a piece. But it rolls to Marshall, who's on the move here, 5-on-4. Hayes knocks it away. LaRavia to James. 3-on-1 developing. Whoa, it's slam! Jackson Hayes, big finish.
Well, over half of his field goals this year are dunks. And now he comes up with another great defensive play.
And Hachimura ahead of the field. LeBron James, the hockey assist to Hayes.
Defense possessions here early, get a couple stops. Careless from the Mavericks, though. They got to take care of the basketball better.
And they have been doing a great job of that. Even in the losing streak here, 8 straight losses, they've turned the ball over.
Bounce it for Gafford, working around the perimeter. Shot clock at 10. And Washington
over basketball.
Williams had it knocked away by LaRavia, and he touched it last.
Well, it's Lakers.
Dallas has turned it over 3 times in the early going. LeBron.
And LeBron has not shot the 3 well on the year, only 31%, but gets that first one to go.
And just like that, it's a 7-0 run. Williams into the paint. Tough delivery. James with a board. 5-on-4. Williams slow to get up. James is going to hoist. And hit a 3! What a start!
Centerpiece. Time to reset, Ian.
Cassidy, do you have any report on Lucas sweating prior to the game?
That's all Steve.
That's all Steve. Okay, Steve's our sweat reporter.
Stay in your lane, Cassidy.
Hachimura cans it. That was after the Marshall bucket coming out of the timeout.
Well, nice play design coming out of the timeout. They're going to do the same thing again, trying to slide Najee Marshall behind the zone into the dunker spot.
Christie gets into the paint, and the floater goes.
We talked to Jason Kidd about Max Christie's development and how can he play off the catch, attacking closeouts. That's a good example of him starting to adapt his game to a little more responsibility.
James off the mark from three-point territory. Trigger the break. Williams, he's a blur, and he's fouled. Hayes was going for the big old block. But there was a whistle.
They have all kinds of trouble in that game in late January, was just living in the paint.
And that's a little bit of an Achilles heel for the Lakers. Those
Williams connects on a pair, 78% shooter. And Jason Kidd really believes Middleton will be a strong influence as well in that locker room. A pro, knows how to prepare, knows what he's doing, believes he and Cooper Flag will form some exceptional chemistry before this season is up.
Dallas goes zone coming after that basket, but they go 1-2-2, and now they're matched up late in the clock and switching to pick and roll.
Smart's 3 grazes the rim. Mavericks have cut it to 6, looking to get a little closer. Washington lines it up, knocks it down. It's a 3. 7-0 run for Dallas. Hachimura camps out in the corner and misses on the rainbow delivery. Hayes off the hands of Hachimura. Retrieve by LaRavia and has his pocket pick. Najee Marshall with the steal. Middleton, his jump shot is pure.
You know he can do that.
Game's tied.
Right.
Chris Middleton wide open. But just what you said about the Lakers, now Dallas turning defense into offense, and they're in that 1-2-2 zone. We might see as much zone tonight as we've ever seen.
10-0 run. Off the miss by Smart, Dallas can take the lead. Middleton fires. Bounces off the rim. James flicks it ahead. Hayes, the long strides, and he loses the ball. Had an open lane, but could not.
Would have been laying it off the glass.
Upstairs, Bagley jams it hard. Let's get more from Cassidy.
To speak with Jackson Hayes before the game, I asked him about participating in the dunk contest, and he said, I'm really excited. He says it's something that of a childhood dream. And he said, honestly, if you watched him this season, the athleticism, the kind of jumps off the screen, the between-the-leg dunk recently that he had, the Lakers bench going, and he'll be the first Laker to compete in the contest since Dwight Howard in 2020. And a bigger piece of history here, Kobe Bryant's still the last Laker to actually win it back in 1997, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. Jackson Hayes has got that 7'4" wingspan, so he can do a whole lot with that in terms of creativity. Corner, Hachimura, booking, it's a three. Offense is really percolating here in the opening quarter on both sides.
Well, LeBron James has made that pass a few times in his career to the weak side corner, just like you did, Steve Nash.
Well, also, this is the interesting part here, that both teams now going zone. They're both getting a rhythm for the zone, and now it's how good can your zone be at adapting to what each other team's trying to do to you.
Shake and bake. James flings it up. It's good, and a foul. There's 7 assists per game. Tyus Jones in, Klay Thompson in, Kennard, and Maxi Kleber. Marshall. That's off a free throw attempt.
Yeah, that's ridiculous defense. The Lakers bench not at all happy about that one.
Reeves missed it against the zone, but a foul is called, and it's going the other way as Kleber was attempting to grab the rebound. Lakers lead by 1. Thompson, pull up pop. Bottom.
Well, you notice now the Lakers zone a little bit different, Steve. When Klay Thompson's in the game, because of his three-point shooting, after the first pass, they're matching up man-to-man.
Absolutely. I think it's so.
Swing, Kleber can't hit the three. Rebounded by Thompson. Dallas shooting 67% from the field. Tyus Jones, now an 11-year veteran. Bagley, aggressive. And he didn't have the angle. Missed it off the window, looking for a call. Right now it's 5-on-4, and now Bagley gets back. Kennard all the way, the lefty lay-in.
The Kennard is more than a shooter. He can pass the ball. He can make plays off the dribble. Not the quickest guy in the world, but a smart player who can make plays.
And number 1 in the NBA in three-point shooting right now, just under 50%. Christie over Kleber. He's got it. It's a three.
Well, we talked about it before the game, but his development is important for this team. Not just a 3-and-D guy, but can he make a play off the dribble? He showed us there he can.
He's averaging 13 points per game, the former Laker. Reeves plows in. Nearly got it to go. Bagley.
Wow.
Williams lob it up. Gafford couldn't gather. Kick it out for the Christie three. Nails it.
Max Christie putting together a really nice night offensively.
Well, he's shot the ball well all year for them. Over 42% from 3. Jason Kidd filling him with confidence and wanting him to shoot the ball as much as possible.
And the first second chance points of the night. Dallas cuts it to 2. Reeves trying to make it happen. Missed it on the banker. And cleared by Washington. Right down the middle, he's fouled by Vanderbilt. Before this season is through, coming off the ACL surgery. Certainly would look forward. Let's take a look at our live update presented by FanDuel. current point spread. Lakers minus 6.5 current point total, 242.5. And we're tied at 36. Smart trying to bully Williams. Using the James screen, go behind the back with 9 to shoot. On the skip, Kennard, he got Gafford to lean. Extra, Smart, off. Deflected, out of bounds.
The extra pass out of it.
Half-court set here, Williams, they give him the 3. He takes it and misses it from the outside.
Well, that's where he's really struggled, is shooting the ball from 3. If he could get that down, he becomes a very viable player in the league, but only at 22% from 3 coming in.
And that's going to count. Gafford, the goaltend, put it on the board.
Got it on the glass in time, and Gafford had to goaltend.
Williams couldn't finish it. Mavericks also missing Derek Lively after right foot surgery. Discard on the inside. And a foul is called as Kleba hit the deck. And this is going to be on the encouraging words from his teammate Drew Timme. Just about 2 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Lakers up by 2 behind the back. James hits the heel and controlled by Hayes up top. Oh. James a whirling dervish, but he could not guide it in. Williams the dribble drive. And Christie got clipped on the outside by LaRavia. Get it in for Christie. Using the Gafford screen, the pull-up. Rims out. James head on a swivel. LeBron, left hand. Wow. Missed it.
He's pulling it all out today.
The Olympics are on right now, so degree of difficulty is in vogue.
We've had 2 highlight misses from LeBron on consecutive possessions. Christie against the big Hayes. Wants to take him off the dribble. He just baited him into the foul.
Up for the three-point shot. Should he back off on the drive? So he's starting to develop some options off the bounce.
Bagley back in the game for Dallas. So is Thompson. Marshall getting ready to check in. Next dead ball. 1-point lead for the Lakers. Smart protects the ball, floats it up short, and Bagley pokes it out of there, but Vanderbilt is ready. James the bounce. Great field. LaRavia. Swooping move for 2.
Great cut, pass, and finish there by LaRavia to avoid the shot block.
The Lakers lead by 3. Bagley with a purpose. Turns and connects over Hayes. Marvin Bagley's put up good numbers this year. Just over 10 points, 6 rebounds per game. He's bounced around Sacramento, Detroit, Washington, Memphis, and Dallas. James drives in, and Bagley gets called for the foul.
There was a time where some of these were called.
This tack on another point. And the Lakers lead by 3. Marshall returning for Dallas. Jason Kidd has just loved what he's brought to the team. Constant hustle, whatever role he's needed from Najee Marshall, he has filled it. Williams off the bounce. Somehow works his way in. That was really clever.
He can get to the rim at will, especially against this Laker team that does not have great lateral quickness.
Smart switching hands for the deuce.
Great quick decision from Smart. He caught that ball and ripped, got himself into paint. Beautiful little left-hand finish.
Thompson, the jumper is an air ball. So Klay Thompson. Smart makes his move. The bounce, pull-up pop. Hachimura, side rim. Williams up the floor in a hurry. He's got a screen from Bagley. Swing, Middleton. Loops it up, but off. And now it's off to the races. LeBron down the middle. Set up for Hachimura. The follow by LaRavia, crashing the glass.
I'll tell you, you see LeBron still on the break. it's scary if you're the defense.
I was thinking the same thing. This is a 41-year-old LeBron, and he's still can run the floor like a young man.
Washington, nicely done from P.J. Washington. On the Dallas sideline. Paint points, they've been easy. 24-20 Lakers. And two more. LaRavia with a chance at a three-point play. LaRavia, and then the Mavericks came charging back thanks to a 12-0 run. Tyus Jones in the game, and Jones misses it from the outside. The rebound ricochets out to Smart, and the Lakers control. Loop it ahead, early offense, Hayes, and he puts it down.
Well, we talked about that earlier. That's how the Lakers run. They had Jackson Hayes out on Tyus Jones. He runs out. He's got the size advantage, goes right to the rim, and they look over the top. They do it better than anybody in the league.
13 fast break points. They can add to it. Reeves attacking for two.
Jackson Hayes having a huge impact on this game. Gets a hand on that pass to start the break. We saw him make some plays earlier.
And it's a 9-0 run for LA. Now up by 10. Middleton works his way into the paint. Marshall lines it up. Short. The box out by Reeves. Reeves got a bump. Settle in, Hachimura. Pull-up jump for two. Timeout Dallas. The lead has ballooned to 12, just like that. Thanks to
They're such a good paint team, such a good fast break team. But the shooting has been an issue all year long, and but they're
Former point guards in the building here tonight with us.
I say Jason Terry, great. Kidding. Jet was my guy. He was a great scorer, but he couldn't pass him left and right. But that was my guy. But yeah, I mean, Steve. What I loved about Steve and Jay Kidd and Steve, obviously special. Steve was probably obviously a little bit better shooter off the dribble and three-point, and Jay Kidd a little bit better defender and rebounder. No offense, Steve. But passing-wise, they were both incredible and two of the best ever. So
Did Dirk answer our question?
No, he did not. He avoided it completely. Steve, do you have a question for Dirk?
How many snacks have you eaten in the first quarter and a half in the green room?
Hey, Blake, it's funny you say that. Blake earlier said, oh, the big fella is hungry.
It's behind-the-scenes insight.
I'm glad the world gets to know what I have to go through every day.
Did see him last night. He had a little pop-up thing for fans, opening up here for All-Star Weekend. So I went by, I saw him, and then we did dinner together. So spent some quality time with him. I did not, though, coordinate the jacket. That was a little bit lucky, but you know, this is actually the first time I'm wearing a kind of a bomber jacket look, and we end up matching. So that's funny how that works.
Hey, Dirk, your thoughts on Cooper Flagg, what you've seen this season, what you think he can be moving forward as the #1 overall pick?
Yeah, I mean, incredible already in the first couple months, how he's improved, his ball handling, his decision-making. He's been super clutch. His three-point percentage has gone up. And, I mean, he is an incredible athlete, incredible finisher in the paint, can finish left, right. Got better now in pick and roll, you know, comes off, keeps the guy in jail behind him, eats space, then he can finish right, left in the lane. Passing got better. I mean, I think the sky's the limit for this kid. I mean, it's been an incredible season he's putting together. And of course, you know, the Mavs don't have a great record, so he actually gets a chance. And incredible mature, you know, I got to talk to him a little bit a couple weeks ago for the show. I mean, how he approaches the game, how he sees the game. He's like very business-like approach. He's a super hard worker, super mature, didn't joke much. You know, he's all about business, all about working hard, and you can't help but root for the kid, and he'll have an incredible long career.
Hey, we appreciate it. Dirk, get back to the snacks.
And in the meantime, what we're seeing is two undrafted guys go to work. Austin may not be on every scout's radar right now that have a chance to make it in this league.
And I would challenge you to find two guys out here that don't love playing the game of basketball more than those two. And that's always a part of the equation. How much do you love the game and want to play? And if you do, you'll keep working, you'll keep getting better. And these two guys are both super competitors.
Well, we got one of the great undrafted players of all time sitting in our studio tonight, too, with Udonis Haslem. I was fortunate enough to be able to coach him. He made me look good on several occasions. There's guys out there that can play the game that aren't undrafted. This is my also
signed to a 3-year, $27 million deal. Williams swing for Marshall. And gets the roll.
See, I love that. I applaud that when you're a player and we're talking about you and then you make a play. I am just led Najee Marshall right into that bucket.
You manifested it.
That should be on the scouting report.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I had Najee his rookie year in the league in New Orleans, and incredible worker and toughness, and had great belief in it.
Defend, do the dirty work, stay consistent, whatever the team needs, and your role will grow. And he only missed one game for them so far this season, and his consistency and edge have really mattered for them guys.
James goes.
I was coaching and had Zion Williamson. He was the guy who gave Zion the most trouble at the rim.
Williams gets the roll.
Williams again, quickness, speed, getting in the guts, right to the glass.
You and I were talking about it in the green room before the game, Steve. There's still a place for the small guards in this league.
Scooped up, Marshall takes it in. Najee Marshall with the rock attack. 7-0 run. Coincidence? No. Smart. Doesn't take it. James with 5 to shoot. He's one-on-one with Washington. Double comes. Smart's free. Smart misses it from the outside.
That play spoke to the analytics era.
Ooh. Klay Thompson. Bingo from long range. It's a 10-0 burst to cut it to 3. 7-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Winding down in this first half. Marshall digs in on Reeves. Screen from Kleba. Give it up. Slip. Kick. Hachimura. Ball fake. That's for 2. Short. Box out by Williams. They have 12 seconds to work with. Marshall slows it down. 7 seconds left. Marshall one-on-one with Reeves. Undrafted versus undrafted. Najee Marshall.